All right. Hey guys. So excited about this team call tonight. I have just been so excited to have the pleasure of getting to talk with the very amazing one and only Matthew Aron. I remember when Plexus told us that they were going to be giving the Jewels coaches, I was so excited because I had actually looked into paying for coaching. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I was looking into paying for coaching because this is a business, and I wanted to take it to the next level. And then they told us we were getting coaches, and I was like, oh, that's cool. We'll see how that goes. And then my first call with Matthew, I just knew that this is what I needed for my business, but for our team too. Like it was more than just helping me with my business, but looking at our reports and just getting to know things that as a leader are very important for us to know. So stinking excited. You guys are going to be blown away by Matthew, not to set you up too much. He's just such a great guy, so easy to talk with, and has been a huge blessing to our team. And so without further ado, Matthew, the floor is yours.
First of all, thank you, Amber. I'm flattered that you would say such nice things. I appreciate it. And I'm super excited that I was invited to join everyone here. It's a really cool time with Plexus right now. Not only with that, like I said earlier, that big reveal, but convention here. So thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedules. I know many of you have children, other jobs, other commitments. So I do appreciate each and every one of you hopping on and spending some time with me. Like Amber said, Matthew Aron, I'm your Southern Region Business Coach. And normally we deal primarily with our Jewel level ambassadors. So on this path, I've gotten find out some really great things about Amber, how she's finding success with her business, and just really trying to be an extra resource for her and all of our Jewels. And so I was excited to be invited to this call. 15 years in the sales industry, 5 of which were directly in the same position as a field coach. So I have an extreme passion for helping people locate exactly where they're finding that success and helping further focus on that success aspect of their business. All of this, I feel, can really be traced back to a really strong why. And so before we dive really deep into any information today, I want you to get into thinking about your why and what motivated you to join Plexus, because every great success story starts with that vision, right? That clear vision. So when you envision your life, what does happiness look like for you? It's going to be different for everyone. Is it health? Is it financial independence? Is it that time freedom, right? Is it more of a sense of community? I challenge each and every one of you to really think deep and hard about your why. Your why should make your heart kind of light, make you get goosebumps, right? And really just fill you with that passion to keep moving your business forward. I hope it's all right. I'm going to put a few people on the spot here. Maybe in 1 to 3 words, we can share just the essence of what is driving your why right now. Tammy, I see you there. How you doing, Tammy?
Oh, there we go. I was muted. I'm doing good.
Are you having a great night?
I am. How about you?
Oh, so awesome. Great end to the day. What's driving your motivation right now? What is your why about?
My why has to do with my family. Definitely my family. My husband, my kids, and grandkids.
Fantastic. I love hearing when whys relate to the family somehow, because it's like one of the strongest connections I think you make with that why, whether it's, diving into an aspect of your family of being able to provide more, being able to have that extra spending money or extra time, that family why can really, really touch home and motivate you. Tammy, what specifically about your family motivates?
Well, I want to retire my husband.
Love that.
My husband has a a dream to be on the PGA Tour, and I want to retire him and make that happen.
And what would that feel like for you if you
could? Just to be able to see his face, to be able to tell him that he can retire and not work and be able to go after that dream will just be amazing.
It's a great feeling, right? When you think about
that. I cannot wait.
Well, Tammy, I've heard of several of our jewels doing just that. The most recent I heard of was Diamond Sarah Taylor here in Texas. She retired her husband, Gavin, from, I believe he was in an exec position with, I think it was Bank of America. I can't remember. I know it was a bank, but clearly he was at a really good job. And so it was really neat to have the ability to retire him and bring him home with the family. Powerful why. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. Brian, I'd love to hear a man's perspective. What's motivating your business?
Mine's family as well. Mine's kind of interesting because I've got 3 kids from a previous marriage. I have them 7 days on and off 7 days. So I work 7 days in a row when I don't have the kids. My biggest why is that those 7 days that I work all the time, I don't get to spend with my now wife, and I want to give her more time with me. So my big thing is I want to be able to work less at my real job so I can spend more time with her, because when I've got the kids at my house, 3 crazy redheaded kids running around, they take a whole lot of time. So I want to give my wife more time with me.
Awesome. That time freedom, it's huge, right? And P.S., good on you for those 3 ginger kids. Love that. We need more of those. Again, a family why, super powerful, right? It really can be that powerful motivator to get us day to day. Let's hear one more. How about Christine? Hey, Christine on our iPad. What's motivating you right now, Christine?
I would like to be able to retire early and not have to work my whole life for my husband and myself.
Great. So it sounds like another maybe time and financial freedom.
Yes, absolutely.
And how long have you and your husband been working, may I ask?
Well, pretty much our lifetime.
So that what would it mean to you to be able to retire a little bit early and spend that time?
Oh my gosh, to be able to retire early and spend our days together. I work a lot of hours. I work for a paving company building roads. So I'm gone quite a bit. So in order to be able to spend time with him and the rest of our family would be amazing.
Man, I love all these whys that are relating to the family. For those of you who are joining us, could you just quickly wave in front of the screen if your why is family focused? That's like 95%. Love that. Yes. Awesome. Great. I challenge all of you with a family-focused why to dive in a little bit deeper and not only figure out exactly what aspect of your family. Is it time freedom? Is it that financial freedom? Is it, being able to provide for your kids those extras? Sports, dance, arts programs. I challenge you to dive in a little bit deeper and find out exactly what that why is about and how it would feel. Focus on that feeling that it's going to feel when you're able to provide for that why. All right, it's so powerful whether you're looking for side income, some extra play money, or replacing your full-time job. Folks, I'm telling you, Plexus can truly be that vehicle to get you there. All right, it's an amazing company. I truly believe that we're in the best industry in the world. We got incredible leaders, Alec Tarl, helping us get through navigating through this business. And I have no doubt we're going to come out on top. Amber, would you mind finishing us off with this why section with telling us about your why?
Sure. So mine has really evolved over the past few years. My original why was just to be able to stay home with our one kid at the time, Eli. And then in order to have more kids, I wanted to be able to stay home with them. So, and now I'm able to do that because of Plexus. And so my why has really grown into something bigger than just our family. Like, I'm a Blue through and through, so I can't wait to like travel with our kids and go on vacations and all that fun stuff, but they're at such young stages right now that that's not my main focus. So my main why right now is just helping people dream big again. Because I'm a dreamer at heart, and I remember just feeling like I couldn't dream because financially it wasn't going to ever happen, or time-wise. And so just helping other people to dream again is like my passion. Just letting people realize there's a dream in your heart for a reason. It's not there to just annoy you or frustrate you, but it's there because you're supposed to fulfill it somehow. So, and like you said, I think Plexus is that vehicle that can help so many people live out their dreams.
Amber, tell me how easy it feels when we do see our team members connecting dots and slowly ranking up.
Yeah, it's so exciting. I don't know, I'm kind of emotional. Like, I get so excited when I see people realize, oh my goodness, like this could be what I've been praying for, you know? So it's just, yeah, you guys, this opportunity, I know I say it all the time on our team, like I'm always talking about the opportunity, but it is truly life-changing when you just go after it. So, so exciting.
Love that. Thank you, Amber. I appreciate that. I love how she talked about how her why evolved. And I'm sure many of you will find along your Plexus journey that as you begin connecting with more people, as you begin learning more about them, your business, and yourself, that your why is surely going to evolve as well. It's kind of a cool feeling. So today, thank you for everyone sharing those whys, getting us started. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about what's going on here at home office, from a home office point of view, and also talk with you a little bit about like this legacy brand that we're building and how you can get on it. All right. But before I get into that, one more quick announcement. I hope everyone's getting excited about that big reveal. I hope everybody has either made plans to visit their live or hang out with someone on your team to stream it at like a viewing party, because it's gonna be incredible. It's awesome. Like I said earlier before the call started, the office is in this huge buzz around that and convention right now. So I hope all y'all will take the opportunity to get in on that fun and see what all this hype is about. Now, when it comes to our company and creating this legacy brand, actually, let me rewind a little bit. A legacy. What the heck's a legacy? So legacy is essentially something that goes on after you don't, right? So think of the Disney brand carries on Walt Disney's legacy. Great dance music is kind of a legacy for Michael Jackson. Love me some Michael Jackson. And Plexus can be your legacy. It's super cool. We're all part of something extremely special here. We happen to be here at the perfect moment. Y'all who are listening in right now, you are at the right place at the right time. Things are about to explode. And as we begin building toward that legacy brand, we, like most companies, we're going to experience some of those growing pains, right? Many on this call have probably already witnessed one or two of those. And I just want to remind you that these growing pains are kind of good problems to have. They're necessary to the growth and success of our company, allowing us from a home office perspective to kind of recalibrate our efforts and make sure that we're continuing to offer not only you, our ambassadors, but our customers and preferred customers as well, cutting edge health benefits and access to our systems. Think of the ugly duckling that turns into the beautiful swan, right? We're growing. We're kind of in that what I would say a puberty type phase. All right, and along the way to get through this, what we need from you is we need you to affirm your belief in yourself. You can do it. You're here. You've made that choice to join and to take action. So believe in yourself. okay? Believe in your team. You have great leaders like Amber here and your sponsors leading y'all. And believe in this awesome company that you're helping build right now. All right. I like to share this cool quote from the founder of J.C. Penney, James Penney. He says, "Growth is never by mere chance. It's a result of forces working together." I love that, right? We elevate ourselves by elevating those around us. So we all got to work together. We have our CEO, Tarl, our president, Alec, and tons, and I mean tons of other resources, all pairing together to provide our ambassadors even more tools to help run your businesses better. They've made the creation of our new back office top priority. And insider information, we've doubled the size of our tech team, which before we doubled it, it was already the largest department in our home office. And now it's even bigger to aggressively create this dynamic, user-friendly back office to, again, help support your businesses and help further support those customers and preferred customers. Myself, your other regional coaches, top leaders, just like Amber, have been utilized as resources to make sure that we are leaving no stone unturned, right? We're making sure we're including all of those things that you absolutely need in a way that's going to be easy to understand, read, and share with your team. Okay, I love this because we're all part of this really cool Plexus community where we're lifting each other up spiritually, emotionally, health-wise, and we're going to find success together too. I know it. You elevate yourself by elevating those around you. So y'all, please link arms right now because we're about to explode in growth. And I want each and every one of you there with us when we do it. Another really cool quote by Tony Gaskins, kind of cool, pertaining to growing pains. Growth hurts because change isn't easy, right? That's why they call it growing pains. So this isn't necessarily an easy part of our business, but if you do your research and research any other top business, Apple, there was a car, Mitsubishi, all of these really big companies have all experienced huge setbacks where they needed to recalibrate their efforts, and it ultimately increased their brand and its effectiveness, right, with the community. I want to take a moment to share some really cool stats that your team has been producing right now. This is awesome. Amber and I were looking at these together. First off, these are all in regards to 2017, okay? And you guys are gonna love this. Organizational volume. So organizational volume is how much combined sales our entire team has done in 2017 alone. This number is incredible. Over 250,000 in organizational volume. The interesting thing about this is y'all know that our volume points don't transfer over dollar for dollar, one for one. So if we think about the actual money, cash that we help deposit in that bank, the commissions we paid out, those business building bonuses we paid out, it's mind-blowing. All right, we're getting so many people closer to that goal, whether it's that financial freedom, that time freedom, that the financial freedom is going to help afford us. It's incredible to see these results, and I just wanted to say a huge congratulations to your whole team. I also see that we enrolled over 140 new ambassadors this year as well. What? Y'all, we're still growing, right? This is incredible. It's only the first third of the year. That is awesome. Really, really neat. We enrolled just about the same number of preferred customers as well. So we're getting that product out there. We're changing people's health, right? So congratulations to all of you. It's really impressive stats when we look at a team Amber's size, and each and every one of you is part of that. So let that soak in a little bit. And as we're working toward expanding, not only our team's businesses, but our individual businesses, I'd like to share kind of this advice that I learned from Les Brown. Really cool guy. He's going to be speaking at our convention this year. If you're familiar with him, you know that, he kind of came from, he's kind of one of those classic rags to riches stories, and has really worked hard in his life. And this quote he says, my favorite, he says, to reach your dreams, you have to be willing to do what's required. Plain and simple, right? And the reason I love this is because, it's so true, right? There's no shortcut, right? If you're willing to do the work, if you're willing to devote the energy to explore every avenue, you can accomplish almost anything, y'all. If you keep coming back again and again, and you're willing to ask questions and keep asking questions until you get an answer, you are going to find success. The world is just going to find some way to give you what you want. Now, after saying that, I have a little truth bomb for you. It's not always easiest for me to say, but I think it's important for y'all to hear. Most people who claim they couldn't reach their goals are people who in truth weren't willing to do exactly what was required to get there. And what's required is going to be different from each of us, right? We're all at different parts of our life, right? We're all in different communities. We all have different experiences. So what it takes for Amber to find success is going to be completely different than what it's going to take for Brian to find that success. The point is, if you are relentless in your search, in your pursuit for success, and you are willing to burn that midnight oil, right? To put in a few extra hours, sacrifice maybe a little bit of sleep sometimes, you are going to get that success. Now, those who do reach that success, they already know there's no magic trick. Truly, there's no secret sauce. There's no trick of any sort other than just committing to doing exactly what's required. So I'm urging you guys to decide to start tonight. Make a decision. Anthony Robbins, another incredible speaker, Tony Robbins, he says, in regards to decisions, he says, it's in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. How true is that? Think of deciding to go back to school or college to get your degree. Think of when you decided to get married. Think of when you decided to have children. Right? These are life-changing decisions. Hey, think of when you decided to start your Plexus business, right? These are all life-changing decisions, and this is what's really shaping your destiny. Of course, the most powerful way to shape your life is not only to make a decision, but to act on that decision, right? If we want to direct our lives, we must first be willing to take control of that consistent action, because y'all know it's not what we do once in a while, but what we do consistently every day that is going to shape our lives, okay? Now, we know different actions are going to produce different results, right? So anytime that you've hit that kind of roadblock with your business, or you're feeling a little stale, a little flatlined, that should be our cue. Your little spidey sense should be tingling back there, and that's your cue to make a new decision, okay? If you need help deciding on exactly what that decision is, awesome. We have an incredible community here. Pair with your upline, pair with your sponsor, pair with Amber. Amber is a super intelligent woman. Clearly, I don't have to tell you that. She's going to have some phenomenal ideas for you. And yes, Jeremy, you're right. It's just like working out. You got to trick those muscles, right? You got to change it up a little bit.
President Obama, so political statements have become within the realm.
Oh, okay. Awesome. What precedes our actions are those decisions, right? You're on this call because you made the decision to act, right? More specifically, you made the decision to invest more in your Plexus business, okay? Maybe you're saying to me, well, Amber is able to offer her team incentives, and I don't have that yet. Or my area is super saturated. Or Matthew, I'm busy with my family of 4, right? Like Amber, or my family of 7, like Diamond Ambassador Amy Paul, right? To that I say, you're right. It's true. There are going to be people who are born with advantages, right? They're going to be born with financial advantages, environmental, relationship advantages. Yet, we're also constantly meeting, reading, seeing on YouTube, seeing on TV, all of these people who against all odds have exploded beyond the limitations of their environment, right? We see it all the time. Les Brown is a perfect example if you know a little bit about his story. Okay, they become these living examples of the unlimited power of this human spirit inside of us. And I know that if we decide to, we can become those examples as well, simply by making decisions tonight on how we're going to live this next week, this next month, this next year. So I challenge you. Make a decision and take action. Now, what action, you might be asking, is going to be the most beneficial to my team right now? Let me tell you, right now, I think the best action for your team is going to be to focus on enrollment. Now, enrollment is ultimately what builds you up as a leader, what grows your business. This learning the skill is crucial to your development as a Plexus ambassador, right? Whether you're enrolling ambassadors to grow your team or preferred customers to grow your customer base, enrollments are key, okay? And not only enrollments, but specifically those enrollments with a welcome pack. Would everyone do kind of like a quick wave in front of the camera if you yourself purchased a welcome pack? Yes, Tristan, yes. Amber, bless your heart. Love seeing all of those hands wave. That welcome pack really is key. Not only is it incredible, I've worked with other MLM companies, and it's probably the most impressive welcome pack as far as like small details and personalized items. My favorite thing was that talking card. Who does that? That was kind of cool. We all got to sign it here at home office, and I believe it's Charles' voice right on there welcoming you. So it's just really incredible details, personalized details, not to mention that success guide. Now, as a new ambassador, I'll admit that the way it's designed right now, it's a lot to take in, but that's where you, the sponsor, come in. And this success guide can be, not just helpful for them, but for you as the sponsor. It's a great guide, a great tool to guide them through. It has awesome words to say. Our VP of Ambassador Education, Marianne Luciano, has worked tirelessly on it, and it's incredible. Did I see you mouth I love her, Amber? I knew it. Yeah, she's an incredible woman, really intelligent, and please, I urge you to take advantage of tools like that. They're there to help your business grow and help you develop. Now, when you start reaching out to those new ambassadors, here's a little tip. I want you to start thinking a little bit more about, a little bit less about how exactly you're going to bring up Plexus, and instead start thinking about what the heck you're going to say when it does come up. Here's my reason why. I know in my experience, and I'm sure it's the same with you, when I meet someone new, career, passion, job, it comes up organically eventually, right? So instead of stressing out about, hey, how the heck am I going to bring up Plexus? Let's focus on building that relationship, connecting with them on a genuine level, allow Plexus to come up organically. And when it does, be ready to offer and tell them about it with intention. All right. So for me, I like to keep it super casual. So as I'm getting to know someone, when career, job, passion comes up, I keep it simple and I say something like, oh, I work for this incredible health and wellness company. Dude, it's changing lives. Have you heard of Plexus Worldwide? And then I'm sure many of you can relate to this. When I first started, my immediate reaction was, oh, Melissa, you're going to love Plexus Worldwide. I know you have these pains. We have these ease pills. They're going to make you feel so great. And you're going to love the Slim as well. Let's get you on Triplex. And then you're going to start selling it. You're going to make all this money and blah, 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 blah. And by the end of that conversation, I'm sure Melissa is like, I should have asked. Right? You sometimes overwhelm them with all that information. So keep it simple. What is it? I think the acronym is KISS. Keep it simple, silly, right? Keep it simple. Keep it casual. You're going to feel more confident and comfortable, right? Because you're not kind of pushing this on them. You're asking them, have you heard of Plexus Worldwide? Now from that, they're going to say yes or no, right? My favorite answer is when they say yes, because for me, that we immediately have that connection. We can start talking about their experience and what they loved about it. And I feel like it allows me to connect with them on an immediate level. We immediately have that commonality. Now, if they say no, this is a great time to use these 3 steps that Eric Warhay uses. And you can find a detailed description of these 3 steps along with words to say in Eric Warhay's book, GoPro. No, I'm not getting paid by Eric. I wish I was. Yeah, there it is. Amber's holding it up right there. Incredible book. Essentially, it basically talks about taking your business from an amateur kind of part-time status to a professional status. And Eric Warhay is like 6, 7, 8, 9-figure a year earner. So these are proven tips. And the thing that I love about them is they're so simple. Y'all ready for this? I see a couple of you taking notes. You guys are going to love this. So again, to continue off, I just gave them my 2-sentence kind of welcome spiel. I work for this incredible health and wellness company. Have you heard of Plexus Worldwide? And they've told me no. So my response is going to be, if I send you some information, would you check it out? And that's it. If I send you some information, would you check it out? Now, when I get to this part, I personally have never heard a no. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. If you do hear a no, I act in your best interest. I would probably just play it off. Okay. And I'd probably joke and laugh because I'm like Amber, I'm that blue. I want to keep things fun and light. But when they say yes, and I have a high probability they're going to say yes. I want to say I guarantee it. I can't say that, but I think you're going to like the results when you ask that question. You'll simply say, great, I'll go ahead and email you some information. When do you think you'll have a chance to check it out? And what I like to send right now, my kind of go-to is the Plexus Journey video. It gives a little bit of all 3 kind of aspects, our community, the product, and the opportunity. So again, I'm going to say, if I sent you some information, would you check it out? And when they say yes, you're going to reply with, Great, I'll go ahead and email that to you. I'll go ahead and text it to you. I'll go ahead and Facebook message you, whatever that is. When do you think you'll have a chance to check it out? And this part, they're just going to give you a date. Oh, well, I have Julie's soccer practice on Wednesday. I have Rebecca's dance recital on Thursday, so I can check it out on Friday. And you're going to say, great. So if I called you on Saturday, you'll have for sure checked it out, right? And this is basically your way of confirming that first follow-up. Tammy, love your question. Do I send anything besides the video? Great question. Right now, I just start with the video. That's it. And the great thing, you're kind of getting ahead of me, Tammy, but I love this. Love where your head's at. When you do connect with them, when you send that journey video, since it kind of touches on all three aspects, community, product, and opportunity, my first question after that is, hey, what did you like best about the video? And based off of their answer, that tells me kind of where I need to focus. Are they product focused? Are they business focused? Are they maybe that yellow that loves to get in and help and be part of the community? Bless their hearts, love me some yellows. Do we have any yellows in the house? Yeah, bless you, love it. Tristan, I see your hand. Great. So I'm going to walk through those 3 steps one more time. Right after we introduce them to Plexus and we say, have you heard of it? We're going to ask, if I send you information, will you check it out? They're going to say yes. And you'll say, great, I'll send you that information. When do you think you'll have a chance to review it? They'll give you a date and you'll just confirm that. Great, so if I call you by Saturday, you'll have for sure checked it out, right? They'll either tell you yes or they'll recalibrate that date. And then you can end with, fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and shoot you over that information. And what is the best time and number to call you on Saturday? Great, awesome, 11. Oh, great, I'll call you on my way to lunch. Have a great afternoon and look out for my email. So love, love, love that. Again, that's from Eric Warhay's GoPro book. If you're not a reader, get it on audiobook. Listen to it while you're walking the dogs, doing yard work, whatever that is on your commute. Okay, it's an incredible book. I know you're gonna love it. So what do we do once we do find that awesome ambassador to bring onto our team? Right? Let's end kind of this event with talking about some ways we can qualify them. Qualify and set expectations. So first off, qualifying them. Now, this is, I think, so very important for our businesses, for Plexus as a whole. Qualifying somebody specifically as either an ambassador or a preferred customer, right? Too many times, we might sign someone up as an ambassador when they might actually be a preferred customer. And I've even seen, oftentimes, we sign up a preferred customer who is rocking it, sharing this business with everybody, and we're like, dang it, why didn't I sign her up already? What the heck? So there's some really cool, easy questions you can ask to kind of qualify them. And many of you, I'm sure, are already doing it. I just want to reinforce this. First off, are they committed to taking that product for a minimum of 90 days? Right? Y'all know we have that fantastic 60-day money-back guarantee. So the 60-day commitment shouldn't even be on your mind. Go straight to ask for that 90-day commitment, because that's where we're really going to see our maximized results, right? And I'm sure y'all know how powerful of a feeling it is when you start to notice those results yourself, right? So let's get them to commit to 90 days. And of course, that'll involve turning on that convenience order to help hold them accountable, right? To taking the product, to getting those results that we desire. So that first question I might ask in one way or another is, are you committed to 90 days of the product? I also like to browse their health goals. Hey, girlfriend, what's your health goals? What are we trying to do? Are we trying to, look nice for this upcoming reunion? We attending your friend's wedding? We want to fit in a dress? Or maybe we're just wanting to focus on some gut health, right? Some gut health and just general health. Find that out, because I guarantee you, you're not going to find a person who's just going to be like, oh, I'll just take the product and see what happens. No way. They have certain expectations in their head, and you need to find those out. Another question. Are they interested in earning free or discounted product? This is a great question even to ask those preferred customers, right? If you have those preferred customers who have been consistently ordering, they're loving the product. Let's start to talk to them and engage them about earning the product for free or discounted. So again, just building off of that relationship, right, and getting to know them and just really their health goals and their expectations can help you as the enroller best qualify them as that preferred customer or ambassador. Now, as you're speaking with them, when you do find someone that is interested in the business, here are three other great questions, again, by Eric Warre. Love that guy, to help you set those expectations with a potential business builder. These are amazing. You guys ready with that pencil? Yes. All right, that first one, how much money do you need to make this first month to make it worth your while? How much? How much money do you need to make this first month to make this worth your while? Is it earning back your initial investment, that $35? Is it earning back your product? Maybe you're on Triplex, you want to get that for free. How much money will it take to earn, this first month to make it worth your while? Question number 2. How much time are you willing to invest weekly to earning that amount of money? How much time do you got? How much time do you have to invest weekly to earning whatever you answer to question 1? Now, I love that. I'm going to pause there before I get to that third question, because these first 2 questions kind of set those expectations, not only for them, but for you, right? How much time can I expect out of them to help guide them? How much money are we shooting our goal for, right? Every once in a while, you're going to get kind of some expectations that don't match up, right? Maybe you'll hear, oh, I want to earn $5,000 this first month, but I can only invest 30 minutes a week. Well, inside your head, you're probably going to be making that stink face, right? But outwardly, I would just reply with something like, coming in at an entry level that you are will require us being a little flexible with either the amount of money we're going to earn this first month or the amount of time we can invest. Are you flexible with either one of those? That's kind of my nice way of saying probably not going to happen. Is it possible? Yes. But with 30 minutes a week, probably not. Let's recalibrate those expectations. Now, once you are kind of on a great medium of time they can invest versus money they expect to earn, you come to that question 3. And this is just basically combining those first 2. You'll say something like, if I can show you how we can make answer to question 1 by investing answer to question 2 time a week, would you be ready to launch right now? This is also a great question for those who are looking to re-engage in their business. And instead of saying, are you ready to launch right now? You can say, would you be ready to strategize right now? Okay, so again, these are written out a little more in detail in that Eric Warre GoPro book. You guys are gonna love it. It's kind of been my Bible lately. Not really. No, I didn't mean that. But it's been a really great book. Really great book. So again, these 3 questions will help you kind of set those expectations with your potential business builders, and get you on that road to success. I'm a firm believer that the more of those kind of expectations we can set, right, on what people can expect either from their business, from the effort that they need to commit to get some results, the better our business will run, the happier people are going to be, because they'll know what to expect, right? They'll know that in order to find the success we desire, we have to be willing to do what's required. I know we're running low on time, so I just want to end you with that quote that I found so much value in from the founder of JCPenney, James Penny. Growth is never by mere chance. It's a result of those forces working together. Y'all, we're not going to get there alone. I know it. We're not going to get there alone. So we need each and every one of you to link arms, right? Support yellows. We need y'all to offer your help and your love. Blues, we need you to bring out that fun and excitement. Reds are going to be there to help keep us accountable, right? And those greens, oh, bless you, greens. Who are our greens? Where are greens at? Any greens in here? I'll bet there's at least one or two that I can't see. Man, we need those greens too to help us with product knowledge and information on reports, right? So all of those colors really do have this awesome place on our team. And I challenge each of you to find what makes you happy in the team and focus on that success. And that's what's going to drive your business. I see a question here. Let's see, from Christina. She says, so I've had someone that I've been exchanging messages with about products. I've gotten a yeah or no from her. I keep checking back with her on a weekly basis, going on about 3 weeks or take ideas on what I should do. Not sure if I'm asking in the correct meeting or not. Yeah, a great question, Christina. Keep in mind, and this is just a general sales statistic, 80% of yeses or people who are going to be interested in your opportunity are actually occurring on that 5th to 12th contact. So I say hang in there, keep pouring into her, maybe connect with her a few times on a not Plexus related topic. Hey, I saw that cute pic of your kids at Easter. Way cool. Who did y'all have fun painting those Easter eggs? Or I don't know, something cool, something not Plexus related. I urge you to connect that way. Give it some time. And that stat I shared with you, 5 to 12 contacts, that's a generalization. So some will come sooner, some will be a little bit more, right? The point is we're staying connected, building these relationships, and continuing to kind of water those seeds, right? Worst case scenario, they don't join your team. Worst case scenario, they don't get any of our products. But still with that worst case scenario, you've poured into them and you've developed this awesome relationship, right? So the worst case scenario isn't that bad when you think about it, right? I'm a people person. I encourage you, if you're not already a people person and genuinely love to get to know and talk with people, explore that side of you. Because I guarantee you, that's what our successful ambassadors are doing. They're really getting to know their teams, their customers, and being that guide, almost like a health coach, straight up a health coach for their people. So it really does pay to do that. Thank you again, Christina, for that question. And thank you, Amber. Thank you so much for allowing me on this call.
This was awesome. Thank you so much, Matthew, for taking your time to pour into our team. It's so awesome. I know it's so good to hear from somebody from corporate office, and just, I don't know, it's just such a blessing to get time with you to pour into our team and some really, really good tips. Sorry, Izzy wants to give his feedback too. What I love about what you shared is I love hearing it come from you, because when you say those things, it doesn't sound salesy, but I think sometimes we worry saying those things sound salesy. So I think it helps to hear somebody else say it, because you're like, oh, that sounds natural. It doesn't sound rehearsed and like a sales pitch. So that was refreshing for me to hear it that way. So thank you so much.
And Amber, I always encourage everyone to, anytime you can, make it your own. Don't use my words verbatim. Do something that's going to be genuine to you, that's going to speak to your heart, and make you feel comfortable. These are just basic words that I use. I definitely anticipate and expect that you will fluff them up. Jill's going to have her fabulous way of saying it. Tammy's going to have another way. And Carrie, of course, is going to have a completely different way. But they're all going to garner those same results. Really, really quick, everybody, please add me on Facebook. I would love to follow everyone's progress. And I love to kind of do shout outs and post some tips sometime as well. So if we're not already friends, hit that add button and let's connect.
Awesome.